غير زغطة.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the new podcast episode. Today's podcast will be about incident and response. So today I'm with.
Murat.
قريب.
Daniel?
So yeah, let's get into it. First question will be, what is incident response in cybersecurity? And this will be for Kareem.
Yes. What is incident response in cybersecurity? Incident response is structured process of detecting, analyzing, and containing and recovering from security incidents. It's all about understanding what's happening, limit the damage, restoring operation, and preventing the same issue from happening again. Without structure, incident response become guesswork. That's a lot about it.
Okay. And Daniel, why is having an incident response plan so important?
I think it's important because during an incident, there is no time to figure things out, and um, also a plan defines roles, responsibilities, and actions in advance. And without it, teams can hesitate, and decisions are delayed, and the impact increases. And I think
Mhm.
like every minute lost during a breach leads to more and more damage.
Okay. And Murat, what typically triggers an incident response process?
Yeah, incident response is triggered by signals such as suspicious login activity or unusual network behavior, or privilege escalation, or alerts from monitoring tools like a SIEM tool or EDR. So yeah, in cloud environments, this often includes abnormal API activities
Mhm.
or exploited misconfiguration. The real problem is not detection, but failing to act on these signals.
Okay. Um, and Karim, what are the first steps a company should take after detecting a breach?
First of all, validate the incident, confirm it is real. Then contain the threat by disabling compromised accounts or isolating systems. At the same time, preserve evidence such as logs and system states. And finally, assess the impact, understand what system and data are affected. Skipping this steps leads to incomplete response, and that's
Okay.
a lot of problem it can cause.
Yeah. All right. And then how should these teams decide whether an incident is minor or critical?
Teams classify incident based on impact and their scope. Um, a critical incident involves sensitive data, production systems, or active attackers and may disrupt business operations. And a minor incident is limited and contained with little to zero impact.
Mm-hmm.
But also, misclassifications can lead to either wasted effort or missed threats.
Okay. All right. And what role does communication play during an incident, Murat?
Yeah, communication ensures alignment between teams and stakeholders. So internally, it keeps security, engineering, and management coordinated. Externally, it may involve customers or regulators. So, poor communication creates confusion or delays and damage trust.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Very nice. How important is preparation and training before an incident happens, Karim?
Preparation determines how effective response will be. Organization need playbooks, simulations, and a lot of training to ensure teams know what to do. Without
Mm-hmm.
preparation, teams rely on instinct, and that leads to mistakes under pressure.
Okay. All right. So Daniel, what are the most common mistakes company make during incident response?
Common mistakes include reacting too late, lacking visibility, failing to preserve evidence, and like when you focus only on quick fixes instead of root cause and having no clear ownership.
Hmm.
Um, these are process failures, but not technical ones, but you have them also.
Okay, all right. Um, and Murat, how does cloud infrastructure change incident response strategies?
Yeah, cloud environments are dynamic and identity driven,
Hmm.
so which changes how incidents are handled. Traditional methods like isolating physical systems are less effective. Instead of them, response relies on IAM control, centralized logging, and automation. Without these, visibility and containment are limited.
Okay, okay, loud and clear, loud and clear. Um, and Kareem, the last question for you. What does a successful incident response look like?
A successful incident response loop. Yeah, a successful response means fast detection,
Hmm.
effective containment, clear understanding of the incident, minimal business impact, and improves afterward. Success is not avoiding incident, but handling them in a controlled and efficient way.
Okay, all right. Well, that was today's podcast about the incident response, and where the security either works or completely fails. It's not about the tools, but it's about the process, the preparation, and the execution. Thank you so much
Yes.
for listening, guys. And we'll see you next time.
All
Yes.
right,
Till
thank
next
you.
time, I hope.